Christ for us. Can I tell you, brothers and sisters, I'm thankful that the Prince of Preaching, Paul, pens this passionate pericope that exposes what I call the slave-master relationship. He helps us to realize that after 19 years, that John F. Payne could have been doing something else. Look at his mind. Look at how he thinks. If you have any kind of medium or moderate conversation with him, you understand he's not a dumb man. God, one day, saw through all of creation of John Payne and a Friendship Church, and saw the connection that he needed you and you needed him, and because the two would fit in the kingdom purpose and place of God 19 years later, through the ups and downs, mountaintops and valley lows, you're able to shout, "We still together." And can I tell you, in this room, there'll be some who don't appreciate this day, but you should, because not just on Pastor's Appreciation Day, you ought to thank God every day that you have somebody with integrity who's watching over your soul, not a Johnny come lately who's coming by to get a check and then he's gone, but cares for your hearts and is there to wipe your tears when they roll down your face. I have such a beautiful message and flowery message for this day, and God should know, flip the script and remind the people that this was something that we didn't choose, it chose us. Putting up with attitudes and dispositions and disgruntlement and arguments and little contentions and excitements here and there over little things, and how little people get excited about little things because they are afraid to be big, because if their mind dreams to be bigger than what they are, they got to stretch from the circumference of the littleism that they have subscribed to. So after 19 years, what do you preach? You preach not what Paul says in Romans and in Thessalonica and to the Ephesian church. No, you don't talk about what he deals with in the Corinthian church, where he opens those epistles and his apostles' authority, speaking Paul the apostle. No, because he doesn't want them to know him by title. Well, I submit today, not in Friendship, not in the ship, but in Bethany. I'll use where I pastor in Bethany. Pastor Payne, if I were to take some titles from some people, then their faithfulness would be in jeopardy. Because there are some people who are prisoners to titles, and if you take my title away, you take my joy away. But can I see somebody in the room who doesn't mind working behind the scenes? Don't mind if you don't call my name. Don't mind if my name never hits the program. Because only what I do for Christ. There are people in the room who don't need the spotlight, because I got one shining down in me. I don't need the pat on the back of other people to make me feel like I am somebody. Can you shake your neighbor's hand and tell them, like I told them at the end of church, tell them I'm the best meat you will ever meet in your life. Tell them if you never thought you would meet a meat like this, I am the best one you will ever see. I mean, people who are confident. Young people, help me, who walk with a swagger. Talk to me in this room. Somebody who knows who you are and you're not inferior to nobody else. God can use you as long as you are the slave to somebody else. God wants you to be committed to him. And there are the people in the room who's ready to interchange this, not only from authority and his title, but notice he doesn't even use the term that he does in the other epistles, servant. Because servitude, Joe Ratcliffe, Brentwood Church in Houston says, servitude is connected to attitude. You really want to see who the servants are? Check out their attitude. Especially when it comes to church, full feedback on coming down the road. Somebody can testify that there have been some things that happened in church that if I wasn't God chosen, God lead, I would have left God, left the church, I would have left here a long time ago. But because I love God so, come on, holler back at me if you will. If it were not for God, I would have dropped this a long time. And I know it's not the right place to say it on this flowery day, pastor's anniversary, auspicious occasion, but even we get tired. Even we get to the point where we're tired of the phone ringing. We're tired of people calling, tired of email. Why? Because we're human. I told our people that back in there, listen, I'm not a robot. I'm not some emissary from eternity sent down from you. I have a life. I have emotions. I have problems. I have things that I even have to deal with. That's why as much as I'm praying for you, I need you to pray for him. Y'all ain't hearing me. Pray. Y'all ain't hearing me. Pray for him. And not only him, pray for her. And not only pray for her, pray for him. Paul says, I'm a prisoner. I'm a prisoner. I could flood my apostolic appellations, but it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, when we get to heaven, it really doesn't matter if you were Reverend Dr. So-and-so, president of chairman, vice chairman. It doesn't matter if you bishop, pope, apostle, cardinal. Only what you do for Christ will last. Paul says, I'd rather be a prisoner. There's 3 reasons why. Number 1, he says because as a prisoner, he's free to preach the good news. Can I tell you, brothers and sisters, doing the right thing will get you in trouble. Show you what I mean. Paul, preaching the good news, got locked up in prison. Can I get a witness? Acts 16 said he was preaching along with his buddy Silas, and the Bible said they got thrown in a Philippian jail, watch this, for doing the right thing. But can I tell you, if you ever get in trouble for God, God will get you out of trouble. Y'all miss that? Y'all miss that? I see that right here. You missed that. Listen, the Bible said around midnight, when most folks are either asleep or creeping. I'll let that sink in. I'm sorry. Paul says we had prayer meeting at midnight, and I used to preach, Pastor Allen, from an elementary exegesis that God shook the prison to get them out. But study and closer examination of the text, notice that God didn't shake the prison to get them out. But the prison shook because God got in it. Can I tell somebody in this room, the reason you're still bound and the reason you're still locked up is because you haven't invited God into your situation. And I got at least 400 people who can testify if you put God up in the mix of your situation, not only will your situation change, he'll shake your He says being a prisoner was the best way in which he could serve Jesus Christ at that time. I like that because, Coach, a lot of us don't want what we call menial ministry positions. Because